Hi everyone, welcome to Humans in AI by the global AI community. And in every episode we talk to a human working in the AI field, and today we talk to Sarah. Hi Sarah, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
Great that you are here. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions.
Sure.
Are you ready for the first one?
I'm ready.
Okay. So if you never had decided to start working in tech, in what industry would we find you then?
Ooh. Oh, that's a deep question. It's interesting because what I do today wasn't invented yet. And so sometimes I do some coaching for people younger in career about that. And I start thinking, I would probably be in conservation. That's, it's going to resonate with what I do now. But I have always been constantly running around and doing things my whole life. Like I'm going to go look at these salamanders. I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Mm-hmm. Then I went into databases, and now we're back to doing that now. But I did start out as a bank teller, and I ran a Ferris wheel in high school, so it could have gone anywhere.
Oh, wow. Okay, that sounds good. So can you tell us a bit what you and your team are doing on a daily basis?
My team and I have sort of a multifaceted role at Microsoft. Microsoft allows you to kind of go in on some passion projects, to work with interesting folks, like yourself, like some of the dev advocates at Microsoft, to do things. In my day job, if you will, I do a lot to strategize on digital transformation of, companies that may be using legacy technology like mainframes and how to bring them to the cloud and get the most out of that. On the other hand, I'm the founder of Project 15 from Microsoft, which starts out as an idea of, hey, I've got skills. Can I help scientists accelerate what they're doing in conservation? A lot of these solutions are becoming connected solutions with IoT. I'm an IoT solution architect in one of my roles. Can I help you? And it grew into something, much more multifaceted in terms of, creating tools to accelerate solutioning, and then doing a lot of, education and awareness for other technologists that maybe are looking into getting into, conservation tech as well, and how AI can be leveraged. If you think about cameras in a retail solution, well, they're the same technology as cameras out in the field. So that's kind of what I do.
That sounds really interesting. So what was the idea behind it? What made you choose to start working in that field?
Well, I'll tell you, I met a scientist. His name is Eric Dinnerstein. I met him through my commercial day job. I'm helping partners make global scalable IoT solutions. And someone at one of the partners said, hey, can you meet with this guy? He's doing a connected camera solution. He wants to talk to you about scale issues, memory issues, etc., battery issues. And I went, okay. So I met with him, and then I learned it was a conservation solution. And I realized really quickly that some of the stuff that he needed that we do naturally, solution acceleration, anything like models you have somewhere on GitHub could be leveraged to go faster. And so I really just kind of started a project that asked, can we help? And that was it. I got a lot of support internally within my sales group. If you imagine, I come from the IoT sales group originally. And everyone was really passionate about how can we help. And so that was it. We put out a video. And then within 3 months, we got a call from the GEF Small Grants Program, which is implemented by the United Nations Development Program. And it resonated with them. They said, we'd love your help on learning how to scale. And that's really how it started. And then it grew from there.
Wow, that sounds really awesome. And it is a really good solution.
Thanks.
I looked into it, and you can definitely be proud of what you did there.
We actually recently just put Power Platform on top of it to bring low code to the conservation space, because if you think we have an app gap problem out in commercial land, so do they. So how can we help empower those developers to go faster?
Wow. So what excites you the most in the field of AI?
Do you want a list, or should I ask GPT to be like, hey, what's up? What because I'm very excited about that. I've been testing that and asking questions about conservation, about illegal wildlife trafficking, which is a subject that I study. So what I really like about AI and ML in general is that it augments our ability as humans to solution and go faster, especially when you start thinking about use cases where we truly need to go faster. It's there to help us in that way. Or construction safety. I mean, remind me to wear my helmet so that I don't get hit by a beam. Thank you for doing that. I am human. I forget my helmet. That's something that truly excites me. What also excites me is children starting to become very, very interested in this field to join sort of older technologists and go faster and faster and faster as we start to come up with solutions to problems that we have in everyday life.
Yeah, that's totally true. Yeah, everyone is excited about it at the moment. So lots of big things are going to happen with that. One last question for you. What do you like most in your daily job?
I like getting to have conversations with folks like yourself. I think that the more we come together with different ideas, hey, I have an idea to do X, Y, and Z. That's the part I like the most. I don't like necessarily building reports. I'll put it right out there. Okay. That's not, or maybe I can get AI to do some of my emails.
GPT, maybe?
Like, yeah, can you do all these scheduling? That part, not so much. But being able to say, hey, here's an idea. And it could be something that starts out so maybe boring, but somebody else is really passionate about it. And suddenly you can see their passion and say, oh my God, that's actually not at all boring. I never saw it that way. And so every day, especially at Microsoft, I feel that really does happen. And then you're in a whiteboard room, et cetera, et cetera. So that's something I truly love. And then, code, like trying to code. I'm not the strongest code. I'll just tell you that right now. But being able to be around people that are like, and then you're like, oh, that's amazing. So that's what I really love about my job and every day.
Okay. Thank you so much for this conversation.
Oh, thank you for having me, and it's really excited to talk to you.